lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rybelsus lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight, too.
Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
Don't let the insurance company push you around. Get a law firm that can push them around. The team at Jacoby & Myers has gotten our clients up to 10 times the insurance company's original offer. Don't settle for less. Choose Jacoby & Myers.
Right now at 3, a shocking surprise at the end of a police pursuit in South LA. We'll tell you who came out of this stolen SUV moments after slamming into a flower shop. And that's not June gloom hanging over the East Coast. What's grounding flights and forcing people to stay indoors?
And now we honor and welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Tupac Shakur!
And we're live in Hollywood where fans packed the street to watch Tupac Shakur finally get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Annabelle Sedano. Let's get right to it. A family-owned flower shop is now being forced to close after a group of kids stole a car and crashed into the shop early this morning in South LA. NBC4
p.m. when a Kia Soul was stolen about 3 miles from where we are right now. After stealing the car, they drove it for about an hour until police realized it was stolen and started pursuing the driver. Ultimately, the kid behind the wheel lost control and crashed into the flower shop. It's a shop that has been on this corner, run by the same family for more than 20 years. I spoke with the woman who runs it and her granddaughter.
No, because it's my flower shop for 23 years. Those little guys, they cut my economy right now. I don't know what can I do now.
Seeing this, it just wrecks my heart. It really does. It's a cruel world we live in, very cruel world. To think that minors, literal minors, are stealing cars, it's tragic. It really is.
And as we said, police arrested the 4 kids in the stolen car. The driver, though, transported to the hospital after complaining of pain. He has been released there. But important to note, LAPD said after the arrest, all 4 kids will be released back to their parents. And we know the driver, in fact, is already back home. We've reached out to the DA's office, but don't know what charges they may face. The DA says at this point they will not speculate. But as we bring you back out live, 2 families today picking up the pieces after this crash. You have the family that runs the flower shop, and you have the woman who had her SUV stolen this late last night. That woman, by the way, battling stage 4 cancer. It is the vehicle she uses to get to work. We'll have that full story coming up on NBC4 News at 4. Reporting live in South LA, I'm Alex Rozier. We'll send it back to you.
That's just awful. Thank you very much for that, Alex. Meantime, the man convicted of killing a father who was camping in a tent with his 2 daughters at Malibu Creek State Park will spend the rest of his life in prison. 46-year-old Anthony Rada was sentenced to 119 years to life behind bars. He appeared in court this morning in a restraint chair and wearing a spit hood over his head. Rada was found guilty last month of second-degree murder in the June 2018 shooting death of Tristan Baudet, a 35-year-old research scientist from Irvine who was sleeping in a tent with his daughters when he was shot and killed.
And on the day that he died, we lost more than just who he was as a person.